Actually, I've started my YouTube journey since 2017, but I believe the best time is now. And we're starting now. You see, for every idea that comes to your mind, that comes to your brain, the best time to start that idea is immediately you receive the idea, because there's such an energy for actualization that comes with you achieving that very idea that has been dropped into your heart. But the moment you say, well, I'll try some other time, I'll consider it tomorrow, that means you are giving a room for procrastination, and at the same time you are encouraging that vision to die a silent death. You see, for any great business, for any great innovation that you see prospering and blooming out there, they all started with an idea in someone's brain. And the person didn't just say, okay, I'll consider it tomorrow. The person worked on the idea and, launched forth. Things don't need to be very perfect in the beginning. You don't need to have everything it takes for you to start the idea. But the most important thing for you to just do is just to start. And there are 3 phases to idea actualization. The first phase is the conception phase. That moment when the thing just pops up in your head, that random afternoon when the thing just pops up in your brain, you'll be like, wow, this is a great idea right here. So don't stop at that phase. Don't just say, okay, some other time we'll give it a talk. Push it up into the next phase, which is the nurturing phase. This is when you nurture it, you give it a meditative thought, you think deeply on it, you do your research about that idea, and then that leads you on to the third phase, which is the pattern phase. That is when people begin to see that, oh, that's the brand, oh, that's a beautiful idea, oh, I love this, I love what you're doing. That is what actually brings the glorification. But the moment the idea comes and you didn't think about it, then it dies. And that is why there is a dictum that says the greatest and the richest place to visit on earth is the grave, because in there lies books that are not written, in there lies visions, dreams, businesses that are not bettered. And there is no crime, especially if you're in your 20s and 30s, there's no crime in you starting and failing. See, it's our experimental phase. Try, even if it fails, there's no crime in it. You can still pick it up again and look at it in another dimension and still try. And even if it still fails, just keep trying. There's no crime in trying times. So have you tried 100 times? So never give up on it. Keep trying and start immediately that idea pops into your brain. Okay, so there are various different things for you to do to actually make that idea become a success. The first thing for you to do is immediately the idea comes up, boom, write it down. You see, there is also another dictum that says the faintest pen is greater and better than the smartest brain. So write it down, because ideas are very flimsy, meaning they can easily slip off. You can even forget about it. So write that idea down, and the next thing you need to do is start your research on it. It's a beautiful one. See, there is this energy that will come with. There is a vibe. It's just like when you get a new phone, you're excited about it. So also is idea. When it comes, there's always an excitement that comes with it. And when you ride on that excitement, when you ride on it, then actualizing it and betting it will become much easier. Okay, so write down the idea, do your research, do your homework, meditatively think about it. Then the next thing you need to do, which is very, very important, is that tell fire lighters. You see, there are people that even when you tell them the silliest thing on earth, they'll be like, oh my god, it's achievable, you can do it, yeah. There are people like that. And there are people that even if you tell them the greatest thing on earth, the greatest idea that no one has ever conceived before, they'll be like, oh, so what's the big deal about it? Those ones are fire killers. So look for your fire lighters, tell them about it, because these people are those that will fuel your energy. They will keep your energy pumped up. And even when you want to be discouraged, they'll be the one to ask you, hey baby girl, you told me about this idea last week, what are you doing about it? Hey baby girl, you told me about this last week, what are you doing about it? These are people that they will come to you and tell you that I saw this article, I saw this research somewhere, I saw this write-up, it can help you, it will boost this idea you're trying to work on. So look for firelighters. I remember a friend of mine telling me last year that she wanted to write a book, and after like 6-7 months down the line, I didn't hear anything about it again. I called, I said, baby girl, after the idea you told me about, the book that you're writing, what's up? And she told me that she's still working on it and all of those things. So look for firelighters. And at the same time, the next and the most important thing is start. All right. Yeah, that's funny. It's, as funny as that is, just start. Let me tell you the real truth. The real truth is that there are 1 million people out there that are receiving that very idea you received. So don't think, oh my god, this idea is just for me and me, nobody else is receiving this idea. There are 1 million people out there that are also receiving that idea is also dropping into their heart. So the moment you say, oh, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start next day, I'll start the next, that means you are giving 1 million people the opportunity to start before you. So brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers, start immediately. And there will be 1001 reason why you should not start. Putting people into consideration. What will my friend say? What will my husband say? What will this say? What will that say? Well, there will be 1001 reason why you should not start that idea. But the best person that can actually make that very thing happen is you. No matter what people around you are saying, don't keep your eye to what they are saying. What is important is you and you. So start that idea, start that business, start writing, start the research, take the course. Just start. Into consideration, what will my friend say? What will my husband say? What will this say? What will that say? Well, there will be 1001 reason why I should not start that idea. But the best person that can actually make that very thing happen is you. No matter what people around you are saying, don't keep your eye to what they are saying. What is important is you and you. So start that idea, start that business, start writing, start the research, take the course. Just start. The major reason why people don't start is because they want everything to be perfect. And the truth of the matter is, perfectionists, they end up doing nothing. Perfectionism is an act of not doing anything whatsoever. I want everything to be perfect. I want to have this so amount in my account so that I'll pump it in. Let me tell you something. That's just the beginning of the end. So, brothers and sisters, start the do and start doing that idea immediately. If you've learned 1 or 2 things from this video, please do well to subscribe and press the notification button so that you get notified each time I drop a new video. Till I come your way next time, keep doing you.